Luke Thomas with MMAfighting.com here at UFC 145 next to the victorious Big Ben Rothwell. Ben, I have to say, your post-fight speech, you seemed very touched to be the place you are now in your career. What were your emotions at the time, or am I misreading it?
No, you're not misreading it at all. This is a very tough, to me, I said it was the biggest fight of my career because it was all or nothing at this point in time. And you know, I had to win. I had to win or I was going to be done in my own mind. I was very disappointed with my last three performances prior to this. And God blessed me with two amazing coaches, the best gym I've ever trained at in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Everything came together. I had more support for this fight than I've ever had in my whole career. This marks my 40th professional fight, and you know, it was everything to me. And really, after my Mark Hunt fight, it was probably one of the most saddest days of my life, and I was really done with myself. And I was forced to kind of go to a UFC Fan Expo, and the fans pooled around me and they told me that they couldn't believe my heart and they believed in me and they knew I was going to come back. They're the reason I started training again. So I owe them everything.
And you had thought about walking away. If this hadn't gone well for you, you were going to quit MMA. It was that close to the edge?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't handle losing again. All of my family, my teammates, my family is my team, that's what I say. And they all know what I can do. Guys that train with me are like, you're going to be a UFC world champion. So to have that much potential and people know what I can do and to not show it is probably the most disappointing thing a man can deal with. Tonight, people got a little taste. I got a lot of secrets to show yet, and that's what's very good for me for my future fights. But at least you got a little taste of what I can really do tonight.
You know, physically you were, as Joe Rogan indicated, I said this at the weigh-ins yesterday, I couldn't believe it. You looked fantastic. What has been the difference that has leaned you up to this extent?
Two names, Luis Claudio and Thiago Vega. They represent LCCT.
And they've just been killing you in the gym?
They trained me the Brazilian way. They're two Rickson Gracie black belts. They came from Brazil. I opened up a gym with Thiago, and they've completely changed my life, as you can see.
So I asked Travis Brown this because he had an early night too. If you're healthy enough and the UFC needs you in that May 26th card of all heavyweights, are you ready?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see.
You want to make sure the next fight is the right kind of fight for you?
Well, it's not. I don't care. I'll fight any heavyweight, and I have the exact same game plan at this point in time. With my skills now, I have the exact same game plan for any heavyweight I fight, and I'm very, very confident with where I'm at. But I really put myself through a lot of pain the last 4 or 5 months, and I'd like to fight this summer, middle of the year. I'd like to get 3 fights, 3 more, you know, three fights total. I'd like to go away from 2012 with 3 wins in the UFC, and in a month from now, it might be a little quick, but you know, if they need me to, and we'll just have to see what happens.
All right, last question before I let you go. Really appreciate your time. How rocked were you? I mean, you obviously not. You were strong enough to knock him out, but how close to the edge of unconsciousness were you?
Oh, I mean, have you seen any of my fights?
Yes.
Yeah, did it look like I was rocked? Because I've been hit pretty hard. I've been hit by Mark Hunt with a straight right hand in the head. He rocked me. Like, no, I'm not taking anything from Brandon. He was hitting me, but I've been hit by Andre Arlovski and Mark Hunt, and I've been hit pretty hard.
All right, well, a sensational win. Congratulations, Ben Rothwell. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.